Oh, yes! Yes! They have the audacity to go after the 7 dragons, gods. Nope. Still, this time is different. Who do they think they are, going after the abyss? Oh, traveler.
Huh? Ganyu, what are you doing here with Lan?
Hello. We were just discussing the treasure hoarders.
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious treasure hoarders should know better than to—
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of Civil Affairs that 2 big-time treasure hoarders in Liyue and Mondstadt—
2 big-time treasure hoarders?
Yes. They're known as Big Sis of the South and Raptor of the North.
Oh, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run away from Amber in Mondstadt. But who is Big Sis of the South?
You already know something, then. I guess you must have crossed paths with the treasure hoarders many times. You are correct. She's the head of the treasure hoarders in Liyue. As I understand it, some say that the god of thieves even bestowed a gift upon her for her exploits.
Anyway, the treasure hoarders discovered some previously unexplored ruins that the Abyss Order has been secretly— Despite how dangerous that makes it, all the treasure hoarders can think about is what kinds of treasure could be inside. They have already devised a plan. They will send out a decoy to divert the Abyss Order's forces away.
To this end, Big Sis and Raptor have reportedly recruited a certain Grand Thief for—
Grand Thief? That's quite an impressive
Oh, indeed. He is an extraordinary individual. The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers look up to great adventurers. Ah, so you're familiar with the author of the Tevat travel guide, then? Correct. So, despite being relative big-timers in Liyue and
With the major changes in Liyue recently, the Ministry of Civil Affairs and the Millelith already— But anything related to the Abyss makes me feel like there is some unknown danger lurking beneath the surface. So I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission.
Leave this—
Oh, thank you.
Good to see this in the hands of a reliable guild member.
all in a day's work. I'll catch up. Phew. Huh? treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable. Phew! There aren't many guards here. Looks like their plan to draw away the Abyss Order's forces really worked.
No, my sword!
This should be the right direction. But why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you. This looks like a person. Could it be the Grand Thief? Why is he in that position? Is he... That's... Why is the statue of the Seven and the statue's hands? Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right? But this statue is holding... Paimon has a really bad feeling about this. And the Grand Thief hasn't moved an inch. Hello? He's dead. Paimon doesn't feel so good. Let's get out of here, and fast! We should report back to Ganyu and Lon. Remember that.
Body and mind.
Time to act. Body and mind.
You cannot spy on this. You have come here. You have seen our secret. As a herald,
An Abyss Herald?
Dainsleif. Oh, I thought you were just a couple of... Did he send you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss has gone nowhere. The Abyss is unstoppable.
What is this power? Pirates never seen it before. Careful, please don't get cocky.
Rain outlines your fate. No, my sword! See? Leave it all to me. Rain outlines your fate.
This power, it seems familiar. I see. In that case, I shall stay here no...
What a tough battle! Oh, such a strong enemy. Who knew Huh? What is it? What? Oh, right, yeah. We're near the exit now. Let's get...
So, we meet again. A little sooner than I had expected.
Hey, it's Dane!
Judging by your expression, it seems you just experienced some... Could it be that you encountered an Abyss Herald in those ruins?
Huh? How did you know that?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well. An inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing. Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and then?
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly... We fought a big battle with that thing.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Let's go! A rare opportunity? With Dane helping out, maybe we'll be able to solve...
No, my sword!
Time to go!
Is it my time? I'll remember that. Those abyss mages just now. Were they trying?
No. They were just digging through these.
Oh, is that so? Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits? You know, that kind of stuff.
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary. In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because Abyss Mage. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object. However, they look disappointed, so it would seem they haven't found it yet.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
I certainly don't mean to be merciful towards but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire Abyss Order. One cannot discover the truth behind it through or rather, these Abyss Mages likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful interrogation.
Paimon is getting...
All right, we shouldn't waste too much time.
Now, this is what I call a moment of solitude. I must leave no stone unturned. Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate. I let my guard down. Not good. Time to act.
Is it my time?
Body and mouth.
Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid would.
sword! Body and mind. Rain outlines your fate. Time to act. Body and mind. I let my guard down. Let me leave you a verse. Win it! I'll remember. Good. I let my guard down. I am outplayed. Tired.
Bet you can't keep up with me!
I must leave no stone unturned. No, my sword!
Is it my time?
A minor setback. May my... Time to act.
That's cheating!
You got me.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh. Toodaloo. Leave it all to me. I must leave no
Rain outlines your fate.
Steady as stone, but they still need me. Someone needs assistance.
The brightest flames burn fastest.
Higher, higher, hands on fire! I'll remember that. I'll race you there. Must keep training.
I must leave no stone unturned.
body and mind. Know my soul.
Is it my time?
Lines with fate. Time to act.
Steady as stone. Wow! Besides the Abyss Order, seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout,
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything, just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout. Forget it. Just some needless musings. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown.
branches? Roots? What do you mean exactly?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago.
Huh? Conria? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from... Oh. Speaking of Conria, that's really a super ancient name! Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time ago, the nation of Conria was... Huh? You have memories of being there. But that nation was destroyed 500 years ago!
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. But, if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Conria you saw, what was it like?
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that...
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your sister from within that meteorite.
It seems your sister woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
And then your sister told you that the destruction of Conria plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Tive?
The destruction of Conria? She said that?
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago. It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Huh. So your sister must have understood this world better than you did, because she woke...
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, but now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Tive, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war...
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our... Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt and Liyue. But you... So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Conria, so you could find your sister? Oh, yeah! You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find the nation?
I probably know more about Khaenri'ah than both of you. Khaenri'ah was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization.
A nation without a...
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Khaenri'ah. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits. Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know as we continue.
One client, 2 clients, 3 clients. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh. Phew.
Over there! It's more ruin guards and abyss mages. Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from Khaenri'ah. So, did Khaenri'ah have a lot?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago. These Ruin Guards were known as field tillers by the people of Khaenri'ah.
Field tillers? What a strange name.
It's not like you think. Field Tiller was just a code name. The people of Khaenri'ah like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the Field Tiller came about.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding.
After the destruction of Khaenri'ah, these masterless field tillers went completely out of... They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Teyvat, perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time. They found their way to various ruins across the land.
That sounds
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
I must leave no stone unturned. No, my sword! Rain cutter! No, my sword! Time to go!
Steady as stone. It was my honor to serve you.
No, my sword!
Huh? This abyss maze dropped a talisman.
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. But what? Perhaps it really does contain information about their
But Paimon can't read the writing on it.
Engulf the faith of an enemy in flame, and bring glory to Her Highness the Princess.
What? Is that what it says?
Loom of Fate initial operation. The Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary...
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-leaving machine? From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super... So, Dane, what message does this tell?
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean? What do they want with Osile?
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the storm, though you may not have been aware of it at the time. You were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile, just as they did Dval?
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step. They won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field.
Is that even... So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass dis...
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Khaenri'ah. Though only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Khaenri'ah. Despite being far from human, the talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base. And the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh,
It would seem so.
this whole thing keeps getting more complicated. But basically, it all has to do with that eerie statue.
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point for our investigation? Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to the cathedral first and ask around. Maybe we'll...
The cathedral.
Huh?
Nothing. Let's get...
Toodaloo.
Have you heard?
The rite of parting?
Huh? Ad Astra Abyssa.
A huge statue, a grandiose cathedral. But how aware of this was the Animo Archon on receiving this gift?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though.
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's...
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! Don't say anything bad about the Animo Archon. And actually, Actually, the animal archon is... Ugh.
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral.
Huh?
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke it. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious. Correct. And just as our little friend said, I might say something. When a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result... I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. That's enough about that. While we've been chit-chatting, the Abyss Order continues to...
Okay, then we'll just go in ourselves.
I should warn you about one thing. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if they rash... Also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually does...
Honorary Knight! Hi, how have you been? But I should first make it clear that if...
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Of course you wouldn't know anything about that.
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago. There was indeed one statue of the Seven that nearly every member of the church joined the search for it. But it was in the church's records, as you might assume. This incident has been called the... Of course?
Nothing? So do you have any other Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like Dane said outside, it's for your own good.
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's
The tyrant's final fear.
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terrace. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of
fire raining from the sky?
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms. So this strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased on its own. Right. Later, the theory of the tyrant's final fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the...
It's okay. Thanks,
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can...
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the...
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves. Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Board? Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin...
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
Right. We'll go give Master Jean a hit.
Oh, okay. But please, everyone, be careful. May the... Phew!
I see. Has the Abyss Order all... This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go...
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did with the...
No, that's not likely. Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died long ago. Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Animo...
With the wind.
The Abyss Order!
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
Time to go! Oh! Quit it!
They're sure...
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are. Fits the Abyss Order's style.
Yeah, let's go!
I'm not going any further.
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't... Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable. There's nothing special about gods anyway. It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. You shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't go too far, even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice. Does...
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears, I will tell you one final...
Huh? What?
The destruction of the nation of Canria by the gods is the reason the Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go take care of the remaining Abyss Order members in the area. try.
Up, there he goes. What a strange man. Yeah, that's true. You also keep your guard at the rite of dissension in Liyue. Your decision was very similar to what Dane would do. Not the
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Oh, Master Jean! So, Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we came to help.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. They have I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but I did not Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after but the Abyss Order and Boreas. What is
They just like to cause trouble. Do they really need... The Abyss Order already went after Dvalin. It's not too surprising that they would...
That is regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, I will handle the situation. Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any danger. This god's spirit. He does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before. Okay, be careful. Thank you for your help, Honorary Knight of Favonius.
Look! Over there, it's Razor! And the Abyss Herald!
You, not...
So, you claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your... If you serve us, we can restore your
What the heck is this ceremony? He look... Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to corrupt Dvalin's mind?
Wolves never surrender! But this can't go on.
No matter how many times you resist... Bow before the abyss!
This isn't good!
Leave it all to me.
Witness the power of Guhua!
Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Rain outlines your fate. Not good. A minor setback.
Life will
Someone needs assistance.
Surging tide. The end will come. Surging tide.
Steady as stone.
The world will fall. The end is nigh.
I'll catch up, as a good knight should.
The end will come.
No escape!
Bet you can't keep up with me! Ouch! Meanie! Go, Baron Bunny!
I must leave no stone unturned. Let me read you a verse. Oh, remember that. Someone needs assistance. Leave it all to me. Rain outlines your fate. I must leave no stone.
The world will fall. The end will come.
Rain outlines your fate. Steady as
The
stone.
end is nigh.
Time to go.
No one escapes my fate! Tired!
The world will fall.
I must leave no stone unturned. Witness the power.
The end will come. The world will burn. The ceremony was interrupted. How fortunate. How does an old spirit have no matter. This is but a small unfirst.
It disappeared again.
Thank you. You came.
Human Lupercal. I am ashamed that you but still.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial. But scary outside, I too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas' mind, then lured him out under the pretense of challenging him in a trial?
Thank you. In the future, my claws must... You smell danger?
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's nose doesn't even... Besides coming to help, we actually have some... excuse us, Mr. Wolf Guide. Do you know anything about the first field?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. It entered into my proving ground by accident. But it could not think, only fight. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my...
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller, right?
Missiles. I do not know this strange word. It could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs. Although no match for a god.
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we... Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller came to Mondstadt, does... It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground.
Don't know, but...
Yes, you were a big help! Thanks! We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces are...
Yes, I smell more danger. You too, also.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane!
What a bummer. Lightning! Let's vault! Huh?
Dane, there you are! Did you see Master Jean?
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reserve. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself. But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather... I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first...
Huh? Really?
That information combined with a more comprehensive and... For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral. Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Ah, Paimon gets it! So the tyrant's final fury, after it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have wandered into the ruins of... Then, whenever anyone got close... Pew! Pew! Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area. What do you mean?
Huh? Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop... sight to look... Ooh, so what did you see? Huh? Nothing? What's going on? Are you sure you did it right?
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements. Let me give it a try. And done.
Wow!
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the
Prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that word.
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hand, and if the limbs of Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, are attacked, and this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia. Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
No.
Huh? You?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the... No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius, well...
Oh!
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue. We can't have the Church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it, naturally I mean to
Destroy it? That's a statue of this... Oh, well... Good...
Do the Seven really expect me to help? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, we will also run into that Abyss Herald. I'll make sure it doesn't get away this time.
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Wish me luck!
So after all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee, Surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat! That or the stupidest. To get to that creepy statue, we just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go! And remember to be on your guard.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. And be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue.
You are just as vexatious as ever, Dame Smith. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed. Perhaps from your dark... Oh, and something far more dangerous than we are the same. We're both dangerous. But dangers from outside.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you!
Bow before the abyss! Abyssal roar!
No, my sword! Time to act.
I'll protect us.
Abyssal roar!
Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Is it my time?
No escape!
Let's dance.
Abyssal roar!
I'll remember that.
Time to act. Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter. Change of plans.
Grant me new life!
I'll protect
The
us.
end is nigh.
No, my sword.
Ready, steady, go!
Rain outlines your fate.
The world will fall! The world will fall!
Go!
All life will perish!
Let it rain!
Will come!
Get him!
The end! The world will fall!
Job's over!
The world will fall! The end is nigh.
Let me read you a verse.
The world will fall! Surging tide! The world will fall!
Let the show begin.
The end is nigh.
I let my guard down, body and mind. No, my sword!
Higher, higher, hands on fire!
The world will fall! The world will fall! The end is nigh.
Let's dance! Go, go, Baron Bunny!
The end is nigh.
Time to act.
Go!
The world will fall.
Not
The
good.
world will fall.
No one escapes my sight.
The end is nigh.
No! Come on! We can do it! Let the show begin.
The world will fall. Surging tide.
isn't good.
The end will come. The end is nigh.
Rain cutter.
The world will fall. The world will burn. Princess.
Hey! Could that be?
Ether.
Wait! She just blocked an attack? Your sister and the Abyss?
Ether. Why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh. Your sister knows Dane?
Lumine, we meet again.
What's going on here? Dane knows her too?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Lumine.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss. That man, Dainsleif, was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into monsters of the Abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related... and the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
Home. Yes. Of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me, Ether. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world. So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, brother. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
They left. Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information. Really? You sure? At least By the way, what they said just now is all... Oh! Well then, let... First off, that Abyss Herald called your sister... It seems like your sister is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to her. Still, we don't... Also, your sister said that she wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with Destiny. What's the next thing? Turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was... And Dane is from Conria too! He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago! But, so that's why your sister said that Dane is her enemy, right? But, if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he also... How come, after all this time we spent searching for your sister, it turns out she's on the side of the Abyss? Yeah, you're right. Then, we can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dirt. If your sister wants you to reach the end of your journey, well then, show her what you're made of. Come on, traveler. Let's go.
Huh?